Yeah, man, ride food. I feel that, like eating stuff you don't really like.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I keep trying to find just things that I can like buy for ride food, but my body likes it a lot more when I just take the time to make some food.
Oh yeah. What do you mean? You
Make
don't want to have gels and space junk all up in your intestines and like have GI problems? Yeah.
performance candy.
Oh man. Yeah, after like a year of serious like mountain riding, I
Yeah.
just stopped taking all that crap. I'm like, I'm not doing this for race results. I'm doing this just
hmm
to enjoy. I'm gonna pack a sweet potato. Hella fiber.
So you don't use the performance stuff when you ride?
Hell no. I
No,
use
that's
it for
interesting.
running. Like,
I feel like that's because it's easy to consume.
it's more just the gel. Like, you don't get as nauseous trying to like have something heavy in
Hmm.
your stomach. You have like just sugar.
That's really interesting. When I was like big into running, that's one challenge I had is I could never find a food that really like worked with my system. So maybe I should have tried some gels.
Yeah, there's some good ones out there that are like baby food, kind of like brown rice,
Oh,
dates,
what?
and like sweet potato, and it's all just blended up. Oh God.
Yo, if I could do dates and sweet potatoes only on a ride, I think I could probably ride forever.
Hey, that double I got through with white rice and blackberries and coconut oil.
That is perfect. Were the blueberries in the rice bars?
Bars? You mean that bag?
Wait, it was just a bag of rice?
It was just like literally a Ziploc bag of cooked white rice. You,
Oh, I've done
I
that.
remember we were like weighing it. And we're like, oh, what's heavier, this bag of rice or that bag of rice?
Now this is all coming back to me. This was at Jaime's when we were about to do that double, and you just had your
Yeah.
bag of rice. Yes, and I do the rice bars, which essentially is the same thing, but you just take an extra step
Uh huh.
to put it in bar form.
Prepare it.
But a
Yeah. What
a
you
bag
need
of
like
rice,
Martha Stewart? You trying to sell your shit? Like,
all you need is a bag of rice and a plastic spoon, and you're good to go. And
you
there's
don't even need
honestly
a
there's something
spoon. You just
beautiful.
face
There's
plant into
something
the
beautiful
rice.
about that. All you need is a little bit of flavor with the rice, and it's like a meal. I do like different flavor rice bars, sweet, savory, some stuff that's maybe just
Ooh,
like plain rice and coconut oil.
savory. What do you put in the savory? I'm about that life.
Are you ready for this?
I did soy sauce before, but yeah, I want to hear it.
So if you get smoked sardines,
Uh huh.
that provides this like amazing like fish sauce base, which is just like
Mm,
really savory and umami. And if you mix that with
mm-hmm.
some soy sauce or some hoisin sauce, that savory rice bar can bring you back to life on a ride. It's
Wow.
really, really good.
That much salt, I'm enticed because I
And yeah,
consume massive amounts of salt when I ride.
if you like
Actually, just
hoisin
life.
sauce, just life. I've been consuming less salt lately, actually.
Yeah, how's your blood pressure?
I feel good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine's like low. It's like 100 over 50.
So you need more salt?
Apparently. I'm like, I like drink pickle juice.
Yeah, you would love the fish rice
Ooh,
bar.
ooh, I put some of that furikake, the like
Yes,
seaweed sprinkle
the
sesame seeds. Oh,
like a seaweed
yeah.
seasoning that's just very like salty. It's almost like a everything bagel topping, but
Yo,
with
that
seaweed.
seasoning at Trader Joe's. Oh my God.
Bro,
Bro.
everything but the bagel seasoning.
You can follow my Instagram. That's my
I
spice.
do
That is
follow
like,
you.
that's a lot of
I do follow
spices.
you on Instagram.
True.
Yeah, you can put that on rice, then you've got like a more complicated meal. Like you could turn that into a
Furikake
meal.
and everything but the bagel seasoning. And I've been eating meat. Okay, I could fuck with sardines. Now you do sardines like salt water or like olive oil?
I like oil. I like the whatever fish because I don't put much fish in there. I just put like a couple little chunks. It's mostly for the flavor. It's not really for like calories.
Oh, not protein. Interesting. Okay.
No, no, because you don't. I mean, biking hard with a stomach full of fish sounds pretty terrible. I'm just trying to get that flavor, that sensation out of it.
Yeah, that's real. Like, God, I miss like workouts that are longer than 400 calories.
You're in that sub 1 hour zone still. Can we
Yeah, man.
can we go over just like how you're doing? Last time we talked, you had just crashed and had gone through an injury.
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
Fast forward, it's week 7. Doing much better. Really great. Like I got like 98% of my mobility. I can like take a shirt off without shimming down a broomstick. I can.
Whoa.
I'm like
Last
really
time I
close
saw
to
you-
planking.
Whoa. Last time I saw you, you could barely put an ice bag on your shoulder.
Yeah. I was chilling
Things
on
were
this
rough.
couch
You were doing
hard.
things with your feet. You were like manipulating your computer with your feet because you didn't want to bend over.
I'm like, tilt the screen with my big toe.
Oh man, I'm so glad you're doing better. And you got cleared to ride again?
Yeah.
Yay.
So exciting.
That's
So
awesome.
exciting. Apparently, if you break a big enough bone, they heal really fast.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Yeah, like the scapula healed in, I want to say like 3 weeks. The clavicle that I broke, it healed in 10.
10. Wow. That's
Like,
such a difference.
But I spent like 12 weeks. So it was like more really, really healed. Yeah, because the scapula is so thick of a bone, like there's not much movement. But the clavicle, there's so much pressure with your arm that it just, has that sinking feeling and it has to support.
Yeah.
So you stay in a sling longer. But yeah, the doctor was like, yeah, I mean, it'll be hard for you to fuck it up. Like, and he's saying that at like week 4.
Yeah.
He's like, you can do whatever. And I was like, he's like, but maybe stay off bikes for a bit more. Good point. I was like, well, I got an e-bike. So that upright position feels nice
Yeah.
and you can just rip around like you're on a motorcycle.
I bet those are so fun.
Yeah. It's like go-kart in real life, like
Yes.
going around cars.
It's like a video game.
Yeah. I love it. I was like, well, I got an e-bike. Maybe I'll send it off a ramp.
You're finding jumps again.
Yeah.
Smash. We talked about this. You can't be doing jumps.
I just gotta jump better, I think.
No, I think, like a real class to like go through how to do jumps. I think
How to
would be a
do
good
jumps.
thing.
I think I just like don't hit the brakes in the air. Don't hit the brakes like when you land.
Probably better to practice that. I'm assuming,
Practice
I'm assuming
like upper
panicking.
body pulling up. Yeah. Yeah, it was the panic mode of like pulling up too early and then hitting the brakes midair and then as I was landing.
Wow.
So it was like 3 mistakes in one go. 3
Jeez.
strikes, I'm out.
You took yourself out. So 3 weeks in, the doctor was like, cool, you can ride your e-bike. And now that you're like 7 weeks in, now you're clear to get back into bikes. Probably not go full gas, but like get back into it.
Last night was the first
Yay.
ride since, and it was like 5-lap jam around a go-kart course with some elevation.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That
so
sounds super fun.
the homies out here, they found this like go-kart course that had been shut down and it's being demolitioned.
Oh.
It's like a super slick, tiny course, like maybe it's like 20-second laps. And
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like if the velodrome got like chewed up and mangled and like regurgitated, and that
Yeah.
and you're just still on track bikes, but then you threw in like a couple hills in there. Yeah, after everybody had raced, I like saw like where everybody was crashing out, and I was like noted. And then I just like hopped on my fixie with my basket and rode it flat pedal style with a front brake, and I was like, oh my god, turns!
Back
What
at
are
it.
these?
Yes. Feeling free again.
Yeah, it was so liberating, and just
Good.
mentally, the space felt great. Just being back out there.
Yes.
Like,
That's so good. And how good are the
Yeah.
night rides right now?
yeah, I saw you did some like Griffith stuff. Let me Strava stalk you for a quick second.
I'm around yeah, do it. I'm around Griffith all the time. On this last Monday, I got up into the mountains and did like Circle of Doom, but you can't go down the 2 past Upper Big T.
Yep.
So I had to take that
fires, yeah.
right to drop down to like Monte Cristo Fire Station on Angeles Crest Highway.
Oh.
So that ended up being like a pretty big day, but so worth it. So much fun.
I'm gonna find
was-
it. What day? Oh, you did. It was a Panda's birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? 9 hours. Inventing a type of training called structural ambiguity.
Structural ambiguity is
Oh my
where,
god, I want to hear about that.
yeah,
This is
you're
hell
going to
of
be a
ride,
follower.
dude.
It's where you
Oh,
don't make any plans for the day you're working out, and you also forget what you did the day before. So you're just in this constant state of chaos, and you see what sort of
Sounds
training
like my
benefit you
life.
can get out of that. That's kind of where I'm at now. It's been a little bit messy, but I think part of that is just that I've gotten a lot of cycling fitness back, so I can kind of fit these
Yeah,
like
really
big cycling
fast.
weeks in, and I'm feeling really good. Like I feel great. So I think it'll be a little bit more like riding at this intensity for a while.
Kicking ass.
I got a bike.
Damn.
Speaking of,
Yeah, I mean, you're back
I
on
got
the
a bike. So I ended up
Us both? What?
I got a Cannondale Super 6 Evo.
Oh my god, that's right.
And it's been,
Because you didn't want that stuff that I was like trying to.
oh, those looked really great, but honestly, like this bike, riding it has been really, really stellar. Like it took some time to get used to it. The feel of the bike is very different. The geometry is really different. Anytime you switch a bike, right? That's not like the exact same line. Like I'm sure
Yeah.
some bikes, it's very easy to go between model years, but
And there's like different sizing by brand and
way
like
different
what style
sizing. This is a
you're
much
doing.
more like compact geometry. It's a pretty short wheelbase.
Oh, so corners like a boss.
Bro,
In theory.
in reality.
Okay.
Like now that
Hell
I've
yeah.
gotten used to it, it felt really weird at first, but now that I've gotten
You're
used
like,
to
it's
it,
too twitchy.
well, there was a level of concentration. I hadn't been on a road bike in 3 months, and then I'm on this like rocket
Yeah.
ship, and so there was this like
Yep.
I didn't really remember how to balance myself, and it's a new frame, so you kind of have to learn where to balance your weight and like how to brake, what it feels like to really like carve a turn and stuff like that, how to get your weight down on your outside foot. So I was really trying to learn it as well as I could because I like to descend pretty fast. And now that I've
Yeah.
like gotten a feel,
Like a bat out of
oh
hell.
my gosh, now that I can like put my weight properly over it and just like tilt that
you
bike,
turn.
and it just carves down the hills. So that's been really, really
God,
fun.
I bet like just taking those like sweeping turns.
Coming down.
Oh,
yep.
I've been on the back of a motorcycle a couple times now, and I'm like, this is cool, feeling the curve of it and the leaning of it. So I'm curious to see how it is now that my shoulder's healed to like build up the strength, like grip and like biceps and triceps and shoulders,
Yeah.
like how to turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, road bike. That's the next thing.
Road.
So excited.
Okay, so you'll graduate to the road bike eventually?
Yeah, that's the next goal. Is well, maybe even the gravel bike, the one I crashed out on.
If you have wider bars on the gravel bike,
No,
that could be a good
I
idea.
feel like road bike I'm more upright.
Yeah.
The way I have my fit done. Yeah, the gravel is nice because it's just like so wide of
Yes.
tires and like got the shock absorbing stem.
Plush.
I would ride my mountain bike around my monster truck if it was practical.
Yeah. What's impractical about
It's
it?
like I go like 8 miles per hour. I might as well be on my e-bike with no
Oh,
power.
okay. Just keep riding your e-bike.
Or power one.
Ride your e-bike
Yeah, the
slightly
e-bike's
more
actually done.
intensely than you were riding it before.
Like when the battery runs low and you're like, damn, I gotta get home.
Yeah, half. You could
Grind.
could half charge it to make yourself work more.
Whoa, why don't I just choose it and have it fully charged?
You could do that too, but then, the other way you'd give yourself no option. You'd
That's true.
have to do the
It's
workout.
like when you do an out and back ride and you're like, I gotta get home.
Yeah, you ride out whatever makes the battery die and then come back with no battery.
Yeah, I went on this like women's ride that started out here in Long Beach, and they like went on a long one. It's like a social casual ride, and this one was like, we're doing 50 miles. I was like, word. I was like, I'm gonna have to keep track of my miles because at mile 40, this thing's gonna die.
No.
So I was like, all right, guys, I gotta go. I'm at mile 18. I'm living on the edge.
Oh, bringing that thing to empty. Just seeing how long that needle will sit there.
I was just like getting super aero behind this like triathlete. I was like, okay, if I can draft them, and I'm on a hybrid,
Yes.
like upright kind of bike, trying to get super tucked below the bars, like.
Respect. Nothing but respect.
I was like, he's hating me right now. He's trying to do intervals on the river path, and here I am drafting.
Looking so silly. On an
On an
e-bike. Nobody
assisted
wants to see an
e-bike.
e-bike behind them. I had that happen to me today. I was coming up from the bear statue in Trails Cafe, going up to the top of Griffith. And I was just like hammering, doing my thing. And suddenly this siren goes off, and there's two cops on e-bikes, and then like a park ranger behind them.
Oh no, they
No,
didn't.
they were just doing drills. They were doing drills all day. So they ran the siren. I pulled over, let them go. And then the kicker is they like typical cyclists like stop pedaling so fast. And then I was butted up against the back of the park ranger vehicle.
Oh my
So I was bummed.
God.
I couldn't make a move. Like I was redlining. I was doing so many watts already. I couldn't go around.
Yeah, and then you're like, my intervals are done.
This is it. This is the cops are in control.
Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta take the power back, man.
I tried.
You gotta get your intervals
I was
in.
already pushing so much power. They could barely catch me on their e-bikes.
You're like, I'm only on like 2 minutes in. This is a 5-minute interval.
Oh, I was like 50 minutes in to just like an all-out interval.
Oh no, they didn't.
They did.
I would put my arm out and clothesline the fuck out of them. You coming through? Oh, sorry, did I punch you?
Oh, you got to teach me the ways of the bike messenger.
That's what's up, dude. You're back. I'm excited. You're back.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm like trying to see like. I was like, what time did you climb to Crystal Lake in? And then I was like, fuck. Still significantly faster. We can't ride together ever. I'm just gonna hold you back unless I'm on an e-bike.
No. You should.
Oh wait, but this time you did it in two. Okay. Well, I guess you're probably regrouping, meeting up with people when you climbed Crystal Lake up to the store.
We all stayed together. So we were just at a solid group pace.
Aw.
Honestly, nobody split up.
That's so cute.
Period. It was adorable. I love that because it makes me feel like we're like a pack of jet fighters or something, like swooping around the mountains, even though we're going like 10 miles an hour. But you just like keep that formation and, you know,
I've like rarely seen that, like people
this
climbing in a
was
pack up a
so
mountain.
rare. But I love it. I love the togetherness, and I love when you can sort of like, I don't know, you're just like I said, just like a highly coordinated like group moving around the mountains. People are holding
Yeah, and you
themselves
guys
back.
are all like skilled and like
People are.
experienced in what
Yes,
you do.
yeah, exactly. So it was cool to ride like that. We made it up to Crystal Lake. We had some lunch. Some people needed to turn around there, and then 3 of us kept going up to Islip Saddle, and then they came down the same way, down the 39. And I figured, I was like, it'll be shorter to take the 2 down to La Cañada and then go home to Silver Lake. And with that detour and the elevation, there's no way that was a faster path.
Yeah, there's no way that like, oh, let me just traverse the mountain range tops. Like, yeah, that's way faster than some flat ass roads.
I wasn't thinking. It
But
was the
you
altitude.
know, I
Blame
applaud
the
you.
altitude.
I blame the altitude. My brain didn't have enough oxygen.
I couldn't think straight.
I'm looking forward to climbing again. Like, now that I'm cleared to ride, I've just got to coordinate this nutrition thing with my coach.
Like,
It's like some days I'll burn like 1,000 calories more than I eat. Most days it's like 300 to 500.
okay.
But I'm like also just staying at a consistent like 127. I'm trying to drop down to 120. And I'm like, I don't know how to do this anymore. I'm eating hella veg.
But
I'm like getting full. You know?
yeah, and you feel good.
For the most part,
Okay.
yeah. Low energy some days.
I mean, 1,000 calories consistently could add up to a big deficit, but if you're eating well, I mean, calorie requirements can vary like drastically from person to person. I mean, that's a very unique thing.
Yeah, I thought it was just a simple math equation, like measuring on my Fitbit. Like, oh, okay, I've burned 1,800 today, but let's see how much. Stuffing chicken down my face. It's like a lot.
A lot of chicken.
Okay, and I've eaten about 1,300. So I'm at a 500 calorie deficit, and I still got to go run and go to the gym. So
talk to your coach.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Smash.
Is it better to run right now, go to the gym, or like in the morning?
Why don't you just run now and not go to the gym?
Because I have to do my weightlifting.
But you're talking.
It's scheduled for today, but like my stomach could handle weightlifting better than it can handle running right now.
Okay. Because you're
just because of eating chicken.
I feel like you're getting like too much chicken. I played
myself.
Well, yeah, I think if your option is
grams of protein.
So your option is to either do nothing or to do 2 things.
Yeah. Or one or the other. Yeah.
I would do one or the other for sure. But not both. That's a bit much.
It's just so enticing because I'm like, yeah, I could run to the gym. It's just like 15 minutes.
Yeah, one of the fun things about running is that you just walk out your door and you're doing it. And there's something kind of awesome about that. Going to the gym always kind of stinks.
Just e-bike.
E-bike over there if you can lock up your e-bike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just shoot that over or something. Do a little weightlifting. Get after it, Smash.
I should just do it. I should just do it.
You should. Smash, where can people find you online? What's your Instagram?
SmaishKetchum. Ketchup.
Smaish Ketchum.
Smaish Ketchum. How about yourself, Mr. Jeff?
I am at Zen Jeff on Instagram.
Zen Jeff.
Yeah.
Zen Jeff.
All right, Smash. Well, this is great. This is always great. I'm so glad we could catch up.
Hey, thanks. You as well. Till next time.
Sounds
Let's
good.
talk over Turkey Week.
Yeah, let's do it, and then we'll talk about the festive at some point too. All right,
Yes.
Smash. Have a good time
All
at the gym.
right.
See ya.
Thanks.
Peace.
Bye.